Is your furball suddenly acting like a moody teenager? It's not just you. Cats can experience loneliness too, and their ways of showing it can be as dramatic and perplexing as a plot twist in a soap opera. Don't worry though, we're here to decode their cryptic behavior. Hold on, make sure to hit that subscribe button so your cat knows you're keeping up with the best content. Waiting for you at the door. If your cat turns into a little greeter by the door, acting like it's hosting a VIP party for your return, it's probably because they're lonely. They've missed you and want to make sure you know it. While some cats are just naturally affectionate, if your kitty starts turning door waiting into an Olympic sport, it might mean they're not getting enough playtime or social attention during the day. To help them out, toss some fun toys into the mix. And when you get home, make sure to give them a solid dose of playtime or cuddles to reassure them that they're not being abandoned. New hiding spots. While hiding is normal for cats when they want some alone time or feel a little freaked out, if your usually social cat starts camping out in strange spots like under the couch or inside the laundry basket, something's up. It's like they've decided to retreat to their me-time zone because they're not getting enough attention or excitement. The solution? Bring out the toys, play with them more, and make sure they have a cozy, fun space to hang out. If they're still in hiding mode after that, a quick vet visit is a good idea to make sure it's not a medical issue or anxiety causing the drama. Litter box mishaps. Cats are usually pretty strict about their bathroom habits, so when they start having accidents outside the box, it's often a cry for attention. They might be feeling stressed, neglected, or a little anxious because they've been left alone for too long. Before jumping to conclusions though, rule out any health issues like urinary tract infections. If everything checks out, try giving them more love and maybe a few new toys to keep them engaged. And of course, keep that litter box sparkling clean. It's the one spot they should always feel comfortable in. Non-stop meowing. If your cat is suddenly meowing like it's auditioning for a role in a musical, it could be trying to tell you it's lonely. Cats meow to grab your attention, and if your normally quiet cat turns into a meowing machine, they might be looking for some company. Pay close attention to how often and how loudly they're meowing. It could be a sign they're bored, isolated, or just want some love. Loneliness can strike when your cat spends too much time alone with nothing to do. Before assuming your kitty's just being needy, make sure they're not meowing because they're hungry, sick, calling out other kitty cats, or stressed. If loneliness is the issue, it's time to step up your game, spend more quality time together, or even get them a buddy to hang out with. Your cat will be much happier with a little extra attention. Getting all clingy. When you're packing, cats are sneaky little detectives and can spot the signs that you're about to head out, like the sight of a suitcase or backpack. They'll suddenly be all up in your business, meowing, climbing into your luggage, or even trying to block your exit like a furry bouncer. To make them feel more secure, leave behind some familiar scents, comfy bedding, or a few interactive toys to keep them entertained. If your cat keeps up the dramatic packing protests, it might be time for some cuddle sessions to ease their worries and remind them they're not being abandoned. Destructive behavior. When your cat starts acting like they're in a demolition derby, knocking over your favorite things and scratching every surface in sight, it could be a cry for attention. Cats scratch naturally, but if they're going full wrecking ball mode, it's often because they're bored, lonely, or just trying to get you to notice them. This behavior usually happens when your cat's been left alone too long, or hasn't had enough entertainment to burn off all that excess energy. To prevent your home from becoming a catastrophe, make sure your cat has toys, scratching posts, and plenty of fun things to climb on. If the destruction continues, you might need to give them a little extra attention or playtime to keep them from turning your house into their personal playground. Over-grooming. This little habit, called psychogenic alopecia, happens when a cat licks or grooms itself obsessively, sometimes even causing bald spots or irritated skin. Sure, it could be allergies or a health issue, but more often than not, it's emotional stress, like boredom or a serious lack of social interaction. When cats feel lonely, grooming can become their go-to method for passing the time or dealing with anxiety. To help your cat feel more at ease, make sure they've got some fun distractions to keep them busy. And of course, spending more time together can do wonders. If the overgrooming continues, a trip to the vet might be in order just to rule out any health problems. Sleeping too much. If your once energetic cat is suddenly spending all day in dreamland, they could be trying to escape their emotional baggage, like boredom or a lack of interaction. Keep them on their toes with toys, new activities, and all the love they deserve. If all else fails, maybe they're just too cool for their 9 lives and want to spend the rest of them napping like royalty. Just don't be surprised if they suddenly snap out of it at 3 a.m. with the zoomies, proving once again that cats are the ultimate masters of mystery. Overeating or undereating. If your cat starts turning into a bottomless pit or suddenly refuses to eat, their emotions might be at the root of it. Lonely cats might dive headfirst into the food bowl, treating it like an all-you-can-eat buffet to fill the void, while others might lose interest in their meals, preferring to sulk instead of snack. Whether they're stress eating or stress starving, their eating habits are telling you something is off. If their appetite flips like a switch, it's time to check for other signs of loneliness and make sure there's no hidden medical concerns going on. Overeating could lead to an extra pudgy kitty, and undereating could leave them looking like a skeleton in fur. Research suggests feeding your cat multiple smaller meals throughout the day, mimicking their natural hunting patterns. For most adult cats, 2 to 4 meals per day is ideal. The total daily food intake should be based on your cat's age, weight, and activity level. Keep in mind that the right balance of wet and dry food is important, and offering fresh water at all times is essential. Territory disputes. Territorial behaviors can pop up when your cat is missing companionship or feeling ignored. You might notice them marking spots like they're staking claim to the entire house or picking fights with other pets over who's allowed to sit on the windowsill. This behavior can also happen if your cat feels anxious about changes in their routine or environment. To ease the tension, make sure each pet has their own designated throne in the house and some personal space. And of course, more playtime and attention will help calm their territorial instincts, so they can focus on ruling the house with less drama. Staring at the window. If your cat turns into a full-time window watcher, they might be trying to get some action when they're feeling neglected. You'll catch them staring at birds, cars, or the occasional squirrel like they're waiting for their own reality TV show. When they're stuck in their own little world with no one to talk to, the outside world becomes their new form of entertainment, like a live stream of the world they can't be part of. To mix things up, try putting some cat furniture or interactive toys by the window so they feel like they're in on the action, even if it's just a slow-moving car. Also, more playtime and cuddles will help keep them from zoning out on the outside world. If the window watching habit sticks around despite these fixes, it might mean your cat's emotional needs are still on the back burner. Time to up the interaction and let them know they're not alone in their catflix binge. Aggression is a common response to loneliness. Your cat could be hissing, swatting, or even biting to let you know that their patience has officially run out. Loneliness can also turn your cat into a territorial little warrior, ready to protect their turf from anything that dares come close. If your usually sweet kitty starts throwing mini tantrums, it might be because they feel more vulnerable than usual. To fix this, shower them with attention, introduce fun distractions, and make sure they have a cozy, secure space. If you found this helpful, give us a like, drop a comment, and subscribe for more tips. See you in the next video.